Good morning, I'm Darren Soretto with The Bridge, the TV show that features happenings around Woodbridge Township School District. Today's episode will feature special education programs, but first, I need my morning cup of coffee. So I'm here at Colonia Middle School, the Colonia Cup. Hi guys.
Hi, and welcome to the Colonia Cup.
We have 3 baristas here, I'm impressed. So what's your name?
Carlos.
Hi Carlos, how are you?
Elijah.
Elijah, nice to meet you, baseball fan.
I'm Robert.
Hi Robin, how are you buddy?
Good.
Good. So what do you guys like the most about working at the Colonia Cup?
Act which flavor they like when the people act their coffee.
Oh, you're the flavor guy. You got a lot of flavors here.
I like to be kind to people when I order the coffees.
That's the most important thing. You put a smile on people's faces in the morning.
And I like to deliver coffee for the teachers.
Oh, you deliver at the Colonia Cup?
Yeah.
You deliver to just this school? Would you deliver to school number 9 for me?
The rest of the CMS teachers we did.
Oh, just local delivery.
Yeah.
All right, you're not on the road then. Okay. Well, then I'll get mine for now and take it with me. Could you get me a cup of coffee, guys? I appreciate it.
It's $1.
Okay, I think I can find that. Thank you so much, guys. You guys were such great baristas. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Have a
Have a good day.
I will, and I'll be sure to visit again. And now back to our lineup. In the studio today, we have Director of Special Services, Julie Bear, to discuss the ways we meet the individual needs of students throughout the school district. Then we'll go on site to a warehouse work site. It's an awesome class called SOAR with some pretty amazing kids at Woodbridge High School. After that visit, sports correspondent Anthony Hine will meet up with the coordinators of the APE track meet to learn more about this inspiring event. Finally, back in the studio, we'll welcome graduating senior and accomplished percussionist John Lacasio. First, a quick break so I can have my coffee, and then we'll head back to the studio to see Julie Bear, my first guest. Welcome back to The Bridge. I'm Darren Soretto. As usual, we have some beautiful student artwork here on our set. Both of these pieces are from art teacher Ashley J. She worked with Mrs. Kaminsky's 5th grade class at Port Reading School number 9 to create op art circles, math-relevant artwork based on the use of optical illusions and created with templates, rulers, and compasses. For these circles, students also learned to add a drop shadow. Behind me, we have Megan's piece in orange and green. And on the other side, we have Daniel's piece in red and blue. Incredible artwork from such an amazing teacher, Miss J, at number 9. I'm totally amazed by everything she does from all the grades. Way to go, Miss J. Now remember, be creative and submit your own artwork through your art teacher. Your work could be featured on the next episode of The Bridge. Now a quick break, but come right back to meet Special Services Director Julie Bear. Welcome back to The Bridge. You're here with Darren Soretto, and I'm welcoming Special Services Director Julie Bear. Welcome, Julie. How are you today?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm good. Thanks for coming on the show.
Oh, thanks for having me.
Now, Julie, I just got back from the Colonia Cup, Colonia Middle School. They have a coffee shop, and I got you a cup of coffee.
That's my favorite coffee shop.
Good.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Well, you know, they say you can't buy happiness, but you can buy coffee, and that's pretty close.
That's right.
So welcome. What are some of your responsibilities as Special Services Director?
Well, I'm responsible for identifying and classifying special needs students.
Okay.
I also handle all suicidal ideations and threatening behaviors in district.
Okay.
I handle home instruction
Okay.
and our grief team, amongst other things.
Wow, that's a wide range of things, and
Yes.
so important. Now, what do you enjoy outside of work when you leave work?
Oh, I enjoy travel. I love the beach. Love spending time with family and friends.
Oh, that's great. Oh, you need that relaxing time.
Yes.
Awesome. Okay, well, can you start by telling us the term LRE, or least restrictive environment? What does that mean?
Well, basically, least restrictive environment means giving students with a disability the same opportunities that you would give a typically developing child.
Okay.
So giving them the same educational opportunities and experiences
Okay.
that school provides.
Okay.
So we try to place them in programs that are as close to general ed in their neighborhood school as we can.
Okay, so as close as they are to where they
As
live.
close as we can get it to,
that's
to
great.
being general ed, yes.
Okay, and then what special education classes do we have in the district?
We have a wide range of classes, everything from in-class support in the general ed to pull-out. We have self-contained classes, we have autistic programs, we have intellectually disabled programs.
Okay.
So we run the gamut here.
Yes, we meet all the needs.
Yes.
Right? Oh, that's
Yes,
great.
we do.
I can say on a personal comment, I teach an inclusion class this year. It's the first time in 22 years of teaching, and I have to say it's one of the best years that I've taught in my career. I teach with an amazing inclusion teacher, Mrs. Britt.
Yes,
she's
she's
amazing.
wonderful.
And it's so nice because we co-teach, and you know, the special needs students and the general ed students just seem to blend. And,
They do.
And we just work together
do.
so well with them. So.
And you know, I've seen my students just overcome unbelievable obstacles and thrive.
Yes.
And since we can't possibly measure potential in a child, we owe it to them to give them the opportunity to learn like their neighbors.
You're right. It's so
Yes.
rewarding. You know, I've met with other supervisors in the field who say technology is so important. How is technology infused into the special education program?
Technology for us is essential because we have students who are nonverbal.
Okay.
And so we can now, we used to have huge devices that were very expensive
Right.
in order to give them their voice.
Okay.
And now with technology where it is, they can use their iPhones, they can use their iPads. We provide them with iPads, and that's their voice, so they're able to communicate with their families, and that's huge.
That's amazing. So what does the iPad do specifically for them? Will it speak? Will
It will speak for them.
Wow.
There's either picture prompts
Okay.
or words, and
Okay.
they can. It will speak for
That's
them.
amazing.
Yes.
That's great. I know we use it a lot in the class as well, and they love it. I mean, the special needs students, it kind of refocuses them if they need it to. It's
It helps
wonderful.
with reading. We
Oh,
have
yes.
the apps are amazing that we have now.
Exactly, the apps are great. Okay. Now, I know we have two pilot programs going on. One of them is called SOAR, is that correct? And we're going to have some footage of that later on, but can you tell us a little bit about it?
Yeah, SOAR is for our transition students.
Okay.
We try and have our intellectually disabled students, we try and have them complete high school within 4 years.
Okay.
We educate them until they're 21.
Okay.
So they walk at graduation. And then we tell them it's time to go to work.
Okay.
So from 18 to 21, they are in a transition program.
Okay.
And we have two transition programs. We have SOAR and we have RISE.
Right.
SOAR is set up like a sheltered workshop
Okay.
where the work comes in and they learn how to assemble simple assembly
Okay.
and simple jobs that they could do in a sheltered workshop. And they
Okay.
learn work ethic and what it means to be on a job.
So important. Do they learn things that they would do at home as well, like not just on a job?
They do. They learn independent living skills.
Okay.
Especially in RISE, they learn banking, they learn public transportation, they
Okay.
learn simple cooking and laundry, they
so
learn
important.
how to be independent
Sure.
and thrive,
Drive.
really.
And you were telling me before the show a little bit about even little nuances that they need to learn too. Could you?
Yeah, they need to learn, if they're going to be out in the workforce, and that is our goal,
Yeah.
they need to learn what to do on a job. They need to learn how to interview, so we teach them what you wear, what you say,
Okay.
how you respond. They need to learn once they're on the job, if the boss tells you to do something you don't necessarily want to
Right.
do, How do you handle that?
Sure.
If you're not getting along with a coworker, how do you
Okay.
handle that?
Okay.
Simple things like who do you talk to at a bus stop?
Sure.
What's an appropriate conversation with somebody you don't know, and what's an inappropriate one? Just to help them protect themselves and be viable parts of the society.
Oh, that's great. You know, you don't think of those things, but it's so important that they learn those little things.
Yes.
You know, little conversations
Yes.
mean so much in their relationships with others too.
We want them to be comfortable when they go to the post office.
Right,
To
right.
know what to say and what to do.
Right.
What you do at a bank, what you do at a laundromat.
Right, right.
All those places that we kind of take for granted and we're rushing to do them on Saturday, they learn how to navigate the world a
That's
little bit
good.
better.
Oh, thanks so much. Julie, this really opened my eyes to what we have in our district and how we're meeting the needs of so many, wide range of students. And I thank you so much for coming on the show.
Oh, I thank you for highlighting some of the great staff and wonderful students that we have.
Now, we also have, before you leave, we are going to listen to some students who participate in our program at RISE. So we're going to hear what they have to say about it, too.
Great.
My name is Tony Santiago, and I work at ShopRite, C&G Towing, Walgreens, Pizza Hut. I work pizza in the first semester, and really that's it.
My name is Jerixa, and I have worked Pizza in a Pod, Marshalls, Edible, and Woodbridge.
My favorite job is C&G Towing because my boss gives me food. I love food, and I like cars. I learned towing the cars, and I've been cleaning his garage. And my other favorite job is ShopRite. We stock the shelves and do returns. Just put the returns back where it's supposed to be at.
My favorite place to work is Pizza in a Pod because I get to work with little kids. I play with them, I read to them, I tell them not to do bad things, and I keep an eye on them. The RISE program has helped me find different kinds of jobs, and it has helped me see that there's a lot of things that I didn't know what to do until I got to the RISE program.
The RISE program helped me because I learned how to be successful, of course. And I don't like school personally, but I have to do no matter what. And I like to learn.
But being in the RISE program teaches you a lot of things. Gives you nice experience. And you meet a lot of people.
Julie, it sounds like the students are really preparing for their future, and it sounds like they're having a great time.
Yes, they are, and I have to thank the community and the business partners who have really welcomed them in and made this all possible.
Oh, that's great. Well, thank you for all the work that you do again. You're doing amazing work in our district.
Thank you.
We're so blessed to have you. So why don't we have a cup of coffee as we head out, and cheers.
Cheers.
Stay tuned, we'll be right back. Stop fidgeting. Oh, I'm so focused right now. Oh, are these banned in the studio? Sorry. Welcome back to The Bridge. You're here with Darren Soretto for our special education episode. Well, the audience may not know, but Christina Vreeland is the producer for this show. She is the backbone of this show. She's amazing. She's usually behind the camera scheduling guests, arranging school visits, and generally organizing everything on the show. We've been encouraging, hassling her to get in front of the camera. So she is finally going to switch roles and join us as high school correspondent in this episode. She sent herself out to Woodbridge High School to visit the SOAR program that Julie Bear mentioned. So let's go now and see what's going on at Woodbridge High. Over to you, Christina.
Thanks, Darren. I'm here at Woodbridge High School with Mr. McCabe, working with the SOAR program, and he's going to tell us more about this program today. Hi, Mr. McCabe. How are you?
Hi, it's nice to meet you.
Thank you for having us here today.
Absolutely.
Can you tell us what the SOAR program is?
Well, SOAR is Seeking Opportunities and Responsibilities. It's a training facility for lifelong employment for the special needs population.
Where did the idea for the SOAR program come from?
Well, after working for many years at Colonia Middle School with the special needs population, I felt there needed to be a high school setting that could teach them vocational skills that they could use for the rest of their lives.
Okay.
It's a training facility for workshop employment where they get paid, they facilitate friendships. It's something for them to go and feel like they have a purpose every day.
Wonderful, wonderful. So tell us a little about what we're going to see going on inside.
What you're going to see is a mock warehouse, complete with a break room, conveyor belts, people working independently, in tandem, and with the Gen Ed population. We have Mrs. Washington's mentor program, and every day we have seniors come in here donating their time for community service or to beef up their resume for colleges. They're wearing the black aprons like myself. My students wear the blue aprons, and they work alongside them. They kind of satellite groups of students as we work.
Awesome. Well, can we talk to some of your mentors today?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Okay, so we're here with some of our mentors for the SOAR program at Woodbridge High School. They're juniors and seniors here at Woodbridge High. So ladies, can you just tell us who you are first?
Hello, I'm a senior here at Woodbridge High School. My name's Tamika Thermitis.
I'm Kiana, I'm a junior.
I'm Maya, I'm a junior.
I'm a senior, and I am Karina.
My name is Taikia, and I'm a senior.
Very good, thank you ladies. And can you tell us what you do here as a SOAR mentor?
Well, in the SOAR program, us as freshman mentors, we help the students acclimate to actual workplace so they can prepare for the future.
Excellent. And what do you do while you're inside the SOAR program?
Well, as Maya, so we just help them with the different work areas that they have, and also because you know how they're very open, and we just give them someone to talk to, listen to their problems in their days and stuff. So we give them someone to express themselves.
Excellent, excellent. And what do you feel are some of the benefits to you as you participate in the SOAR program?
It gives us experience, and it also provides volunteer hours for us, and it gives us an extra benefit for working for us too. So.
Excellent, thank you. And when you're inside and you're helping the students here, what do you feel that they benefit from you being with them?
They definitely sense the positivity from us. They feed off our energy. If we're being encouraging, they see that, and then it lightens up their day and they get encouraged as well.
Great, thank you. Do you think that this program, working as a mentor, will help you in your future work experience?
Of course, because it makes you aware of different things in life, and how you cooperate with people and stuff like that. You're with different personalities each day, so it's kind of cool to experience it, and for them to experience it, different people, different personalities all around. So it's cool.
Wonderful. Well, thank you, ladies. I can't wait to go inside and see the work that you're doing and the SOAR students are doing.
So right here is our time clock and our time card sheets. I try to train the students how a real life job situation would work. They come in, they punch in, they can do this themselves. It took quite a while to train that. So this is a conveyor belt. This is exactly the type of conveyor belt you would have in a workshop. As you can see, it's tagged. That's my way of controlling how fast it's going to go. As they progress, I put more pieces of tag on there. It's going to go to Diane. She's going to place washers in the tube. It's teaching them how to work in a group setting with high-end machinery.
Seems to be a lot of action over here. What's going on at this table?
Yes, this is the large workshop area. Felicia's working on faucets right here. It's a 1, 2, 3 step process, and she uses a power drill with a Phillips head. This is something Felicia just began about a month ago. Prior to that, She didn't really work with tools at all.
And about how many of these does she do a day?
Okay, so I try to simulate just like a real warehouse.
Okay.
In a warehouse, you would do maybe 500 of these a day, and they do get paid by how many they process. So right now, she's got about 70 to go right here.
Okay, what's going on right next door here?
Well, Devon is working on Party City, and there's 16 cups.
Okay.
Now, for a person who has a challenge, counting can be a challenge. I've created a jig, and jigs are something that all the warehouses use. There's all different kinds of jigs to get a job done. So there's 16 dots on there. He knows if he puts one on every dot, which he's doing right now, and then he's going to collect them all. He's going to bag them, he's going to clip them, and he's going to put them here to go to our shipping department.
Okay, so Mr. McCabe, this looks like a big apparatus here. What's going on here?
This is called a gravity conveyor belt. It's used by just pushing, and the gravity pulls it. These wheels are very fast. This is to teach the students how to work in a very large group setting. The product they're working on today is to house outdoor lighting.
Okay.
Not to get it wet. It has to be put together. I color code them so they know which part to put in. There you are.
So it looks like it requires a lot of teamwork here.
A lot of teamwork. A lot of teamwork. Yeah, and we try to change up the product all the time, as much as possible.
Wow. Okay, so what's going on? This is the break area?
Yes, it's a break area.
Awesome.
These two gentlemen are sitting here taking a break. About 5 minutes I give them. I'm trying to teach them downtime. When to relax, when it's their time to just have something to drink, read a book, maybe play with a game or something like that, and then to respect the fact that we have to get back to work.
Downtime, that is a skill that a lot of us could learn,
Absolutely.
right? That's
Absolutely.
awesome. So Mr. McCabe, what's going on in this section of the room?
So this is our mail room, like our little post office.
Oh, great.
The staff here at Woodbridge High School brings me in all their mail that they don't want. I'll circle a letter on it, and it's my students' job to find the cubby where it belongs. A lot of the warehouses do things like this, and it's a skill to learn. You have to know your alphabet, of course, to do something, but Omar does an excellent job. He's happy to be our postmaster every day.
Excellent, excellent. Wow, such skills. I mean, it's such a variety of skills here. This is awesome.
Yes, it's all condensed,
Wow.
but yeah, I like the fact that there's so much going on all at once, and that they're still able to be focused and not distracted, as you
Well,
can
you
see.
can see in this whole room is such a busy place, but everybody's focused, everybody's on task. You know, you have the mentors here helping out, so it's busy, but it's very clear what everybody's task
Absolutely, absolutely. Everyone's engaged. I think it's a win-win situation.
is. That's great. Thank you so much for having us.
Oh, it's been my pleasure.
So I'm getting to work here. They let me have a job on the assembly line. So thanks, Darren, for letting me come out here and visit the SOAR program. Back to you in the studio.
Wow, I'm completely blown away by the level of focus and activity in that class. You can see the students are completely engaged and are learning some real meaningful work skills. And Christina, I think you have a new career ahead of you. What a great opportunity for these children. I would say the SOAR program is truly soaring to new heights. Well, we have to take a quick break, but come right back as sports correspondent Anthony Hine introduces us to the co-coordinators of the APE track meet. Thanks for coming back to the Bridge. It's time now for our sports segment, and we sent Anthony Hine out to Woodbridge High School to meet with the coordinators of the APE track meet. I can't wait to learn more about it. Over to you, Anthony.
Thanks, Darren. Today I'm here with Norma Grasso and Adam Blumberg, and they are the co-directors of the APE track event. Welcome. How are you doing today?
Very good, thank you.
Great, thanks.
Can you tell me first off, what does APE track event mean?
APE track meet is adaptive physical education. The event started back in 1985 when the adaptive students, the self-contained students, came over to Woodbridge High School, and they needed a pilot program for physical education. So I was asked to start a pilot program over in the school for about 20 students. So I went to different schools, and we started it here, and the program was great. We ended up with the 10 or 12 students, and then we opened it up to all students that weren't able to take phys ed. And we had a room where they were able to take phys ed, and they were able to, instead of staying in a study hall or writing papers, they would come in the room and go on the treadmill and do all the activities in there. So then the next year, Colonia High School piloted the program, and Kathy Rabel started the program over there. So the two classes, the two schools together decided that we should have an event against the two schools. So back in 1986, we originated the IPE, Individualized Physical Education. That was the name that was given back in 1986. Then the next year, 1987, Kennedy opened their program. So by 1987, all three schools had individualized physical education. So our first event was in 1986 at Colonia High School. So the two schools got together and we had the event. As the years went on, we grew, and the schools were now over at Colonia High School had students, Colonia Middle School, and Woodbridge High School. So now this is about the 27th, 8th year of the program that has grown and grown, and now we have over 100 students participating with us.
Very good. What are some of the activities that you guys have?
The power javelin, kick for distance. We have a 50-meter dash, relay races, volleyball, cornhole, any other?
And the batting off the tee, we get them and put the ball on the tee and get them to hit as far as they can, and so they enjoy it. So each activity is what they can do, what is in their ability level, and we want everybody to be a winner. So everybody goes off with 7 or 8 ribbons all over. They get trophies. Each year we give a little bit of a surprise, and everybody gets ribbons, and it's a community effort. So what we have now, every year, the Mayor McCormick is great. He comes every year. Dr. Zega, all the administration comes down. We have all the awards, and the kids love to get the awards from the administrators. The principals all come, and it's a great event for the day.
Are there other people that are helping with this that you need to say thank you to also?
Well, the teachers and the paras, we all get together, and it's just a wonderful event. They all wear their team shirt to represent their school, so it's a great experience. As far as
Yeah, I'd like to also mention the Fridays Friends from Colonia Middle School, which is a mentoring program that help our students, our special ed students. They meet with them once a week. They come in force, and they wear their shirts, and they come out, and they're one-on-one mentors with their kids, and they have a great time. They run alongside them. They make sure that they're having a good time. That's Miss Skiba is in charge of that. And then Michelle Washington brings her freshman mentors, and they're going to join us this year, and they have about 25 students who will come out, and the same thing. They will help us with decorating and setting up the chairs and one-on-one giving out the awards. And so with the whole effort, we have about over 200 people on the track that day, and it really is a full community effort. The PACE parents every year gives us a check, so we're able to give the kids snacks and water. Debbie Meehan from the corner every year faithfully donates money to give us a pizza, and Strawberries gives us a pizza at half price. And then Jeff Serpolo and Ray Serpolo at the club at Woodbridge donates these shirts every year. They've been since 1986. They've given us these shirts, and we truly appreciate everybody's donations.
Sounds great. Sounds like a real wide town effort to make sure that everybody has a great time. Well, thank you very much for your time, and good luck with the event. Back to you, Darren.
Great job, Anthony, and what a wonderful athletic program. I'm sure the students make memories that will last a lifetime. What a great opportunity for them. Now we have to take a quick break, but come right back to help me welcome percussionist and AP student John Locascio. So we're back with The Bridge, and I'm here with John Locascio. Welcome, John. How are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Thanks so much for coming on the show.
Thank you for having me.
Sure. First of all, congratulations on almost finishing your high school career.
Thank you.
What school do you go to?
Oh, Woodbridge High School.
Woodbridge High. And you're going to Rowan. That's so exciting. How does it feel to be a senior in Woodbridge High School?
It feels good. Feels good. I'm finally getting towards the end.
Now, do you feel a little nervous moving forward or excited? How do you feel?
I'm a little nervous because I'm used to high school. I've gotten used to that, but I'm also excited. I'm ready to try something new.
Awesome. You're going to be great, whatever you do. Now, you are going to Rowan, and what are you going to major in?
Accounting.
Not music?
Nope. I like music as a hobby, but I'm not sure I'd want to do it as a career.
Good. Keep it fun, right?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Keep it fun.
Good. Now, can you tell us one or two things that you feel the Woodbridge Township education has given you that you can use going into college?
Woodbridge High School Township education has given me, I think, a level of college readiness. I've had the opportunity to take lots of AP classes and college level courses, and I feel like exposure to that workload and that kind of college level work environment has better prepared me for what I'm going to encounter in college.
Oh, that's great. That's great to hear that Woodbridge Township is preparing you for college. That's great. Well, you've certainly worked hard. You're an AP student, and I hear you're number 9 in your class. Is that right?
Yes, that's correct.
Congratulations on that.
Thank you.
Now, on top of that, I hear you're on your way to becoming an Eagle Scout, too?
Yes.
And is that challenging? What do you have to do for that?
Very challenging. There's a lot of responsibilities involved. You have to earn 21 merit badges to become an Eagle Scout, and there's all sorts of requirements with those badges. But the biggest challenge is you have to plan and conduct and carry out an Eagle project that benefits your community. So my Eagle project that I just recently completed was I built shelves in one of the closets in the band room at Woodbridge High School to better store and organize the drums that they use for a marching band.
Really? So connecting the two is excellent.
Yeah.
What a great idea. And
Thank
giving
you.
back. That's what it's all about, right?
Yeah.
Awesome. Great, John. Okay, now onto your musical side. What are your musical talents, and what bands have you played in your high school career?
I play drums and I play bass guitar. At school, I've been in marching band, jazz band, indoor percussion, which is kind of like a just only drums group. I've been in the pit band for the musical. I've been in the pep band for basketball. And I've done District Wind Ensemble, which is like the honors band for the whole township. And I've done Region Band, which is an audition-only band that takes students from Central New Jersey, the best players, and they all play in one band.
Wow, you've been a part of a lot.
Yes, I have.
That's awesome.
Thank you.
And what's your favorite instrument? What do you like to play the best?
I like drums and bass equally.
Okay, all right.
I enjoy playing both of them in my free time and
awesome.
Just having fun with it.
Very cool. And now outside of high school, what do you like to listen to? What kind of music?
I like to listen to classic rock and heavy metal.
Oh, you're a metalhead.
Yes.
Nice. Like who? Metallica?
Metallica, Megadeth, Slayer. Oh,
wow, that's pretty hard.
Yeah, it's fun to play.
It's
That's why
fun.
I like it.
It's fast, right?
Yeah.
Fast and loud. Great. Well, John, I really appreciate you coming. You're a well-rounded young man. I wish you only the best in your college career. And good luck in your music side and your Eagle Scout side. And it's so great to have you today. Now, before you leave, would you play something for us?
Sure, I'll play something for you.
What do you want to play?
I'll play, the song I'm going to play is called The Downfall of Paris, and it's a rudimental snare drum solo that was written around 1790 after the Revolutionary War.
Oh, that sounds great. Do you have cannons and stuff too?
No, I do not,
Okay,
unfortunately.
just the drums.
Yeah.
All right, so now we're going to go to the studio to hear John play the drums solo. Wow. John, it was fantastic.
Thank you.
I felt like I was on the battlefield. Thank you, John, Julie, and all our hardworking, talented students featured today. You keep shining, I'll keep fidgeting. Well, I'm Darren Soretto. We'll see you next time on The Bridge. Hit it, John.